Alrighty. What do I got in my squad? Okay. I'm gonna start off by alright, dog. Wait, that's Chris from that, really? That's Chris? That's that kid that sold us papers in keep doing that one town. There's a town. Keldic. There we go. That suckerfoo kid. I think he ended up giving us the paper for free. Pandora. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. How much does this cost? 8,000? Yeah, we buying that. The Luma C. It'll go really well. And a lot of people. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to have EP cut. I'm gonna need one of those Deus gems. Alright, oh, right. I was gonna say, this is gonna... Oh. Who's got... No, who's got... Nobody's got cannon. I don't have to have Galleon Fort. That EP 20 per turn is kind of important, and it'll play nice with the first thing in Pandora. I'm just trying to decide if I want the crit. It's basically just down to do I want 35% crit? I don't think I do. I don't think I need that. We'll put Cannon in the main. Put Pandora on the side. Okay, and then Ergo. Definitely better on the crit side. Plus it's got a couple of healing spells. I think we'll wait for that. What else I want to give this to? I like the experience gain on this. It's just nice. You know, eventually she's going to be higher. Maybe not, but getting a lot of experience from that. Anyways, let's move on. Ooh, some other stuff. Check out some other places. Rinda Ruckus and all that good stuff. Over here for Gaius. Go ahead and use these. Get that, get those bonuses immediately. Okay. I mean, or you could send it, get a courier, send it to the lady. Whatever. Whatever, dog. Visit all the shops. Yeah. Sarah. Coco Pecky. Interesting that there's a way back there. Kind of weird that they would map it out. Have all of those. Ooh, Duke Cayenne's sentence. I might want to read that. There is a shop up here. And when I looked there originally, it didn't show anything, so I'm like, oh, I got nothing to worry about. Already got a pair of contact lenses. Buy that just in case. They're cheap. Got 43 battle scopes. I should be good. All right, relax, man. You did cross the line. Thought you could just talk to me. Like I ain't got nothing better to do with my life. You're on business. You interrupting that business. Check yourself. Okay. Let's check ourselves out of this place. It doesn't look like there's anything going on here. It's somewhat disappointing. First, I'm not going to necessarily read it. I am curious about Imperial Chronicle issue 8. The Imperial Supreme Court denied all appeals and sentenced Lemaire's Duke Croix de Cayenne to life in prison for the crimes of insurrection and treason. The trial finally ended a year and a half after the October War. Khoisan Province's Duke Helmut Albarea's trial has yet to conclude, and many are focused on the proceeding. There's Phantom Thief B. Maybe a little teaser that he'll be showing up, maybe? What we got here? What's up, Vivi? Hey, Vivi. Oh, wait. Are you working right now? Oh, Class 7. Welcome to the Imperial Chronicles office. Field exercises, huh? Are you guys after the spies? Well, yes, but... Hey, Vivi, don't be talking about that out in the open. Sorry about that, Ashen Chevalier. I'm Vivi's boss. We were told not to speak about this issue. That makes sense. We're working with all the various agencies, so we should have a bit of leeway. So, can you make an exception for us? I'll tell you guys everything. What did I just say? Even if we wanted to, we honestly don't really know anything. Is that so? You're just holding out on us. Actually, we got nothing. Heimdallar, military police, has been dispatched a handful of times, and they have found some evidence, but no arrests have been made. Tried interviewing their special investigation squad, but as soon as they found any evidence, they hightailed it. I see. Wait, you were doing that without my permission? I heard there were about 100 agents. How come no one has been arrested yet? Especially considering the intelligence division is involved. Good point. What kind of evidence was it? Well, mostly illegal guns and listening devices. See, so there appears to be sufficient evidence. Guess we can use that info. Please don't mention this outside these walls. Of course not. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, yeah, there ain't nothing here. See what's over here. Okay, let's go to... Look at that gigantic church. Yeah. We'll go to Vesta. The Vesta. This is Vesta Street. It's a famous shopping area in the west part of Heidendalar. It has popular taverns, shops, and a famous bakery. That's why it smells so good. Seems like it's coming from that shop. Reminds me of Morges. We received a voluntary request from one of the residents here. Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, let's go. Also, the branch office should be somewhere on this block. We'll check it out just in case. Check it out. To the tavern. Who you be? Martin. Look familiar. Guy's name is Tick. Coffee here is extremely strong. It's perfect for studying. You should all give it a try. Your name is Tick. Tavern, the first place anyone should go to ask around. Let's head on over. Asked if anyone had seen any suspicious people recently. Well, something strange did happen this morning. Just this morning? Stop holding back and just tell us already. Okay. Not trying to hold out it on you or anything. 4 tourists were staying here. They didn't seem to be on vacation. They didn't even let us service their room, and it was always locked. Honestly, don't even know how often they were in there. They paid up this morning and left. I mean, they paid, so I don't mind, but that is suspicious. Considering the situation, it could be from the Republic. Yeah, let's make a note about this. Thank you so much. That's a sale. Tomato curry. Actually, I'm curious. How much does it cost to rest here? This might be one of the first games that immediately come to mind where the inn price not go up as the game continues. Always scolded games for doing that because I don't really understand the practice. And this is a pleasant surprise. Apple juice. 100% apple juice made from hand-picked apples. Apple juice. Man, apple juice is expensive though. Yuna. Oscar, what are you doing in Heidendalar? The owner of I'm gonna go Lafitte. Is a pretty famous baker, so I came to train under him. Heard the tensions in Crossbell are finally coming down. Are you talking about? Must mean the special support section. A delicate situation, but it looks like they're doing well, which is exactly what you would expect from them. I see. Glad to hear that, really. Yeah, I'm glad I ran into you, Yuna. I'm gonna be here for a while baking bread. Please stop by when you have the time. I'm sure I'll have new and improved baked goods for you to try. Croquette burger. For some reason I thought this said old man discount, but Yakimo is not discount. Not even close. I guess I'll grab the side quest first. I wasn't in here before, so yeah. Oh, like a tomatino. Or tomatonio. Alright, well, as per usual, watching on YouTube, you can pause and check it out. Or it's enthralling. Is that one bent? Oh my gosh. Book is bent. Can you believe it? New tech. In here. Alright, I thought her name was like not Sasuke or Satsuki or whatever it might have been. I wanted to say Sasquatch, but that is definitely not what I thought it was. Where did he go? Could he have been in an accident? Doubt it. Excuse me, are you Bernard? We're from Thor's branch campus. We received your request. Oh, so you're the ones the Imperial Household Agency sent. I've been waiting for you. Anyway, can you just get right to it? Please calm down. He seems really upset. Yes, this seems to be urgent. Let's hear what he has to say. We heard this request regards a missing family member. Can you elaborate? My little guy left yesterday, and he hasn't come back yet. I looked up and down Vesta Street, but I couldn't find him. Chucky, where have you gone? This is an animal. They always do this. See, we'll start searching right away. Yeah, at least give us some clues or something. Well, likes playing in water. High places. High places? Yeah, like streetlights. Okay. Must be a really hyper child. What are you talking about? Chucky's my cute little parakeet. What'd I say? Wait a minute. So it is not a family member, but a parakeet. Excuse me? How rude. Chucky's an important member of my family. His orange head, his pretty turquoise body. Oh, and his yellow wings. I'm gonna have to remember that. There's gonna be like 8 million birds. I can already tell. The game has done this before. Orange head. Why don't I just type it out, huh? Orange head. Turquoise body. Yellow wing. Anyway, please find him. I'm worried sick. There's a misunderstanding, but nonetheless, he's distraught. What do you say? Family's family. Let's help him. Yes, we can't just leave him like this. Really, thank you. Don't thank us just yet. Or don't thank us yet. I have no idea where he is. Given that he's a bird, he can be just about anywhere. Did you purchase this parakeet from a pet shop? Yes, we met 3 years ago. So happy since the day he came home with me. Structurine, why did you ask about that? Well, generally speaking, smaller birds can't fly as far. If you had caught him in the wild, it might be a different story. But if he was kept indoors, he probably hasn't gone too far. I see. And he has only been gone since yesterday. He might still be in Heimdallar. Maybe even still in the west side. Yeah, I have a good feeling about this. And you said he likes water and streetlights. Might be a good idea to look for him in areas that have fountains. I have a few ideas of where we can look. His name is Chucky, and he has orange head, green body. Green body? I'm gonna put parentheses. Green. Yellow wings. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, everyone. Good luck. Letting us go. Interesting.
Look at the name on the sign.
Oh, yeah. Herschel.
Yeah, that's Tawa's last name. Welcome. Would you like today? Something wrong with this? Oh, I just noticed that you look like you're not from around here. We're the local general store. Most of our customers are regulars, so it's rare to see faces. Hey, you have a very interesting setup here. Like a liquor store. Oh, that's our trading area. We built it by popular demand. You've got something you don't need, you can trade it in for something else. People really love it. There is tons of interesting stuff, so please take a look. Well, if you insist. Don't buy too much, local blah blah blah. Thought you were going to talk about Tao. Gold hair for Reem. I guess so he can look like that one kid. You know, the suckaboo. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, hold on a second. I did get some of these things. Oh hey, I'm on the right track. Just need a tropical. I did see that solid mountain. This would be pretty decent to have. I only have 10. Oh, waste our precious stuff. Barge in without permission. It's Tawa's house. You know Tawa. See the emblem anywhere. Isn't this area not a private residence? What is this place? There aren't any signs, but is this? Yeah, this was one of 2 Bracer Guild branches here in Heimdallar. Speaking of which, I wasn't aware the guild had returned to the city. They were forced to close after those terrorist attacks. We now believe Ouroboros was behind the terrorism. However, after the attacks, the imperial government ordered the indefinite closure of both guild branches. So it's the same as the other places. Osarian Fee, same as it was in Crossbell. But even then, they chose that path. And this time, the situation might improve with the guild's cooperation. We have to expect good things to come from that. Doctor, he's right. Guess something interesting will happen there. I want to do battle. Ika. One of these days, in a game that's not an Elder Scrolls game, like a JRPG that is, we're actually going to get someone who's going to freak out that we enter their house. You know, yell at us and tell us to leave and all that crazy stuff. Look, there's a water fountain. Still doing a little bit though. You see, I think somebody's house is here. Or perhaps. This is where Kurt lives. What a great view. And look, there's rushing water. That's an aqueduct. They don't call this the premier educational district of Heimdallar for nothing. The museum that submitted the required request is also here, correct? Yes, at the top of this hill. And the Imperial Institute is right next to it, so this area is usually packed with students and staff members. A number of manufacturing companies also have their headquarters here. That is true. For instance, a maker of fine musical instruments, the Reveld Company, is right over there. The building beyond that is the Lake Lord Company, which makes fishing equipment. Haven't heard of either one. Wait, Revelt? You mean that icicle woman? Well, just because she's got the same name doesn't necessarily mean she's related.
As soon as the company was in my control, I gave the rights to a longtime employee.
So that's the store. True. Didn't we meet Lake Lord before? Yes, he was Instructor Reen's classmate, Kenneth. We met him in Crossbell. We met him on the outskirts. I don't know if he's there, but if you're interested, we can go check it out. Either way, we need to check out the museum later, and we should start with the usual. Time to pay your dues. The Vander Training Hall, also known as Kurt's home. You're going to introduce us to your parents, right? Fine, it's not like I have anything to hide. Training Hall is just around the corner. If we're going, then let's get this over with. Alright, let's go.
Here I go!
My turn!
It is your turn. Anybody, come on, do some battle. Alright, Revelt Company. Well, instruments, what are you all about? Alinka. Aren't you Reen, Elliot's old classmate? You're Elliot's friend from the music academy, right? Long time no see. Do you work at the Revelt Company now? I'm part of a symphony orchestra now, but I'm still new at these sort of things. I work here part-time. I see. She had a stunt right there. Like, oh man, I'm a boss. I just work here full-time, like a boss. I see you've got a really rough road ahead. Good luck, I'll be rooting for you. Thank you. I need to keep working hard so I can fulfill my promise to play with Elliot someday. Good luck with that, that ain't never gonna happen, dog. What do you say? You don't say. What was her real name? We're supposed to turn right at the training hall. What? A dog. Dog. I go where I want. There go these dang dogs. Welcome. Are you ready to order? The store is pretty popular. Seems like a good place to ask around. Alright, let's start asking people. Well, this happened a little while ago, but a part-timer at one of our other branches suddenly disappeared. You mean they went missing? Yeah, he just stopped coming to work. And when we went to his residence, we couldn't find him. Why would you go to his residence? He had books about the Republic, so we figured he was from Calvard. Bingo. We contacted the police, but they haven't found him yet. I was told not to talk about it in public. Part-timer who disappeared 2 years ago. A sleeper agent did something similar. Anyway, we should definitely keep this in mind. Yes, let's continue our search. Like, I was told not to tell anybody this, but I'm telling you this. You seem like respectable people. Fucker. Alright, Kurt. Well, that's the headquarters of the Vander School, one of the two great sword styles of Erebonia. Sounds like they're practicing. We saw the training hall in Parm, but this one seems even more intense. Never would have known they've been relieved of their duty or whatever. Hey, Ash. Well, it's true. Not like the Vander styles become obsolete. If anything, since my father has become head martial arts instructor of the Imperial Army, our numbers are swelling back to what they were. Well, really? Seems to be the case. Mateus Vander, the God of Thunder. I've never met him before.
There! Your guard's down! Your fundamentals are all over the place. You need to focus more on your core.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi-ya!
Sounds like a woman. Sounds very strict. Maybe she's the acting master for this class. Yes, she is something like that. We should probably wait a little bit. Should we head to the museum first? Guess we gotta put this on the back burner. Really? We've interrupted many people training before. Nothing new. Tourist. In. Lord Blobel. Lake Lord the Second. It seems you've come to enjoy some fishing. These products would be suitable for ones of your level of experience and skill. Please feel free to take a look. Did you see right through us? I think you're overthinking it, right? Not selling anything new. The same old garbage. Ooh, Emperor Perch. How many of these do I have? Here I thought you were actually worth my time. Granted, you do have something that's interesting, but I don't have that fish. I will find it eventually. Forest, tour guide. The Imperial Museum appears to be open. It's a huge museum that has not only artifacts from all over the Empire, but from all over the world. I've always wanted to come here to see all of their historical documents, but I never had the time. You're such a history dweeb. Been here a few times, it's pretty impressive. Curators are really good at explaining everything. Now I'm curious. I heard admission is free, so why not have a look-see? Yes. A little big. They're not making use of all their space very well. Oh, this place is pretty impressive. Appears to be fairly expansive. Yeah, I've heard it takes a full day to see all of their exhibits. For real? It's a shame we don't have time for that today. One of our request clients is here. We should check in with the receptionist. Are you asleep? Excuse me, we're here to see someone. I can't believe such wild, passionate love could exist in this world. If I'm not careful, I'm going to end up drooling all over this book. Not even listening. I think I've seen her somewhere before. Is that Beryl? Hey, Four Eyes, you listening? Oh, sorry, I was, No, that's not Beryl.
Oh?
Where is Beryl, actually? That mystical girl. Dorothy, I haven't seen you since you graduated.
Reen? It's good to see you again.
Oh, you know her, instructor. You mentioned graduation. Does that mean you went to school with her? Yeah, she was a year ahead of me. What's up, Dorothy? I forgot about her.
Welcome. I'm Dorothy, the curator here. I never guessed I'd be able to meet the famous branch campus students. I'd like to welcome you all to the Imperial Museum.
Hi, Dorothy. Oh, so you were in the same club as Emma then? That's right. I was the club president. We wrote a book together for the school festival. Oh, it really takes me back. I still keep in touch with her. She's told me all about you guys at the Branch campus. Oh yeah, good things, I hope. So you're the Dorothy from Thor's main campus. Very same Dorothy who wrote Love Song of the Summer Grass. You know about that? I didn't even print that many copies. Become a legend in certain circles. Story of two young men who go through misunderstandings and conflict, but end up nurturing a friendship that blooms into passion. Truly an honor to be able to meet the author of such a masterpiece. Never thought I'd run into a true believer here. Oh, I'm so happy. See, so she's one of those. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, she's the very picture of one of those kinds of people. If she's in the literature club, that means she's the same as Ash. What? Do you mean he's... Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm not in the club because it's the perfect place to nap. I'm in the club because it is. Probably don't like to hear that, huh, Miss Bookworm? No, not at all. Naps are the best. Image is coming to me. A young man napping by the windowsill in the library, surrounded on all sides by books. A man with ebony hair like the night sky, his teacher, and a lithe boy with hair like the summer sky, his rival, both arrive to check on him. Their eyes meet. Yeah, she works quick. What's even going on in that head of hers? What a lovely scene. It's simply perfect. Yuna, do you understand what everyone is talking about? I don't think I want to understand. Well, I'm glad to see she's as talented as ever. Sorry about that. Try to keep my fantasies under control in public, but it was just so. Anyway, the request was made by Rilke. Rilke. I'm gonna go with Rilke. He's one of the curators here. He should be waiting in the first exhibit hall. If you have time, please go and speak with him there. Got it, thanks. I'll let you guys decide whether we take the request or not. That aside, we should have enough time to take a quick glance around here. I agree, there are so many fascinating things here after all. No kidding. Even this first room looks like it'll be a lot of stuff to look at. All the exhibits have been changed out since the last time I was here. Yes, we changed the first exhibition room by the season. We have a different theme with a new set of displays every time. Think they're done training back at your home by now? Well, they should be at least on a break soon. In that case, we should head straight there once we're done. Before you go, I'd like to congratulate you on starting up the Branch campus and founding the new Class 7. I hope the field exercises here in Heimdallar go well. Thank you. Thanks for your help, Dorothy. A strange lady. Very, very strange lady. There's that cross, what is it, like the first crossbell, the second crossbell? I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. I don't know why, but from where? Wait, is this the bell from Center Square in Crossbell? Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing a dumb-looking bell like this one on the way to the Governor General's shindig. No, this one's a little different. If I had to guess, I'd say it's one of Crossbell's 3 celestial bells. Now that I get a closer look, you're right. It does look different from the sun bell. I remember hearing the SSS mentioned a moon bell and a star bell. It must be one of those. Yes, the plaque says it's the star bell. Apparently, it used to be on top of the Stargazer's Tower. I wonder if it was brought here for security reasons. When Crossbell declared its independence, the 3 bells resonated with each other and were used for a large-scale ritual. They separated the 3 of them to prevent such a thing from happening again. Well, seems kind of complicated, but I guess it's for the best. Whatever, just looks like a big lump of metal to me. Okay. Curious, I thought this was a mandatory quest. I did find one ruffle. Ah, that's the mandatory quest. Well, that's kind of nice that they actually marked them red. Okay. Oh, by any chance, are you guys from Thor's branch campus? Class 7 Special Operation. We got a request from a Mr. Rilk. That's me. Thank you so much for coming. Is it okay if I launch into the explanation right away? Whoa there. Someone's real eager. Currently, we are on duty patrolling the city. How long would you say this request might take? Well, the explanation should be quick enough, at least. If you could spare a moment to hear me out, I'd appreciate it. Sure, please tell us the details. The request mentioned an artifact. What exactly is an artifact? The way I hear it, they're gifts from the goddess given too early. Wow, I'm surprised you know that. But simply, they're any sort of object from the ancient Zemurian civilization. Many different artifacts have been found over the years. Most of them are either broken or harmless, but does this request mean you found a new one? That's exactly right. It helps that you're so knowledgeable. Please come this way, I'll show you to the object in question. So this is an artifact. Seems to be in very good shape considering it's over 1,000 years old. It was recently excavated from a basin in the northern part of the Empire. It was sent to us, but we thought it looked too pristine. So before we put it on exhibit, we wanted to make sure it wasn't alive. Alive, but it's a lamp. Artifacts can be separated into two categories. There are those artifacts which have lost their power and are non-functional, and the other category is living artifacts. Those which continue to function exhibit supernatural phenomena. Only artifacts from the first category are allowed to be exhibited in museums. Any artifacts that will work need to be handed over to the Septian Church for safekeeping. For real? That's pretty crazy. Wait, am I the only one here who didn't know this? Well, I can't say mention of artifacts is all that common, but even so, they do come up in the news every so often. Yeah, last time was something about some thief causing trouble. You're all very well informed, I'm impressed. There are many artifacts capable of producing effects far beyond our current levels of technology. If living artifacts are left out in the open, there's no telling what chaos they could cause. That's why every country on the continent has agreed to send them to be sealed away by the church. I don't know, that was something the church even did. Well, Crossbell is one of the most modern cities around, so I wouldn't be surprised if old relics didn't come up much in conversation there. But what is it you'd like us to do with this artifact? We've run a few tests already, but there haven't been any problems so far, but we've yet to test it out in the field. We'd like to ask you to take this outside the city with you and see how it reacts. I think I understand. You're worried it might be activated in combat. Why? Are you expecting fighting in your museum while someone's holding the dang thing? Like, bruh. All we gotta do is take it with us and smack some monsters around. Piece of cake. That's right. If you could do that for us, our test will be complete. From the sound of it, you guys have plenty of combat experience. Would you be willing to help us? Of course we would. Just leave it to us. Thank you so much. Here you go. We've named the artifact the Eternal Candelar. And it just looks like a lantern to me. Who named this thing? Yes, it's a rather interesting name. I think someone at the Institute just decided it sounded cool or something. Could you test it out and get back to us before noon? We'd like to put it out on exhibit for the summer festival if it's safe to do so. Understood. If we're going to test it, we should leave through the southern gate. Yes, sir. It'd be a good idea to complete our other business in the city before leaving. That was a lot. Also, that's just really, really silly. Not gonna read all this, but, you know, looks interesting. A dark dragon. Oh my gosh, that's a bug in my room. It's being real obnoxious. You go, like, die or something? Medieval ship. Oh, it's just a regular old nonsense looking thing. Early Orbital passenger train. 1/4 the scale. Looks like the train in Cold Steel 1 and 2? Or just 1, maybe?
I don't hear any shouting inside.
They must be taking a break. Let's go in.
This is Vander's. It's much bigger than the training hall in Parm. Well, this is the HQ of our school. Oh, Master Kurt. Master Kurt, you're back. My name is Ray Fawn. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I'm home, Van Ray Fawn. Please don't call me Master. Can I help? I can't help that you're the young Master. Who are they? Nice to meet you. We are classmates of Kurt's. We're from Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. Nice to meet you. Wow, so many cuties. I'm jealous. That's pleased to meet you. We were passing by, so we wanted to say hello.
Welcome to the Vander Training Hall.
That is Mom.
Welcome back, Kurt. It feels like it's been forever since you were last here.
Sounds more like his sister, but it looks more like his mom.
Oh, she certainly is beautiful.
She your sister? She's pretty fine.
I have returned home, Mother.
Mother?
You're shitting me.
A stepmother, perhaps? No, they look too similar.
Hey, come on now, guys. Don't be so rude. You just met her.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you in Class 7. Kurt's told me so much about you in his letters.
Arier?
I am Matthias Vander's second wife, Aurier Vander.
Warrior.
I'm so glad you could stop by.
Warrior. Interesting. I see, so Laura was here shortly before. Come to think of it, the training hall in Parm. Yes, she came here to be a temporary teacher. The pupils and I enjoyed her visit quite a bit. Oh yes, we heard a woman's voice from outside earlier. Does your mother also teach? Yes, she was trained in the art of the sword. She and my father and brother trained me from a very young age. See, that stern voice. The headmaster of the Vander School, also known as the Storm Watcher. I thought he was like a god's thunder or something like that earlier. Never thought she could have been Kurt's mother. Oh, maybe that's her title. I used to be called that when I was younger. There we go. This was before Kurt was born. So you're pretty good, huh? Well, it seems like you have your obstacles with all your guys scattered around. Hey. No, it's true. Father became the head martial arts instructor of the Imperial Army, but he was called to Gurelia Fortress and isolated from the Empire. My brother is in Nord Highlands, and my uncle is at Aurochs Fort. It sums up the Vander family's current situation. Kurt. Yes, that's right. But I won't allow us to be swept away by the past. There are many disciples of Vander all over the Empire, not just Parm. Many people still support us, including the Arcade School. Our duties may have been lost, but we must still do what's right as Vanders. Do what you must do. Kurt, you should find your answer for yourself. Spend time with Class 7 of the branch campus, where you chose to go. I believe you'll be able to achieve your goals in the capital. Mother, yes, I will do my best. Come on, let's do battle. I'll fight her. Really, she's really amazing. She's beautiful, strong. There's just this dignified aura about her. Stormwatcher. I'd say she certainly lives up to her title. She's totally my type, but I doubt I'll ever be on her level. Please don't talk about my mother like that. But I do admit, she is an amazing person. It's not just my mother. My brother, father, uncle, they're all accustomed to the Vander way. It is why I can't accept things the way they are going now. I won't go along with Chancellor Osborne and the Emperor's methods. Kurt. I apologize for taking up your time. Let's get going. Special ops missions, spy investigations, we need to accomplish both. That's right. We should make our rounds before we tackle those requests. Yes. What a pain. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's go. Warrior. Yes. Go into Kurt's room. Ain't nothing here. This is a big room, though. I wonder what they used as the image for these mirrors. It's definitely not anything that's happening inside the actual room. Gosh, it's a gato. What's a cat? Is this one of the training hall's cats? Looks like a stray. It's actually pretty old. It must be older than 20 years old. Jeez. He's been here longer than you, Kurt. Hey, gato. Oh, you have a name. Prime. Guess we'll find Optimus eventually. But we all know Starscream is where it's at. If you guys want to do actual battle, this mock sword business, not where it's at. Bust out your deck of cards and I'll show you how to get bodied. We can move on now. Go to Sant District.